I'm not even a coffee drinker, and this is my 3rd cup. But in the recipe, it's only a cup and a half of coffee total. So it's not like I'm drinking like 3 cups of coffee. But this is one of the recipes from my app for one-on-one coaching. It is a high protein coffee smoothie or drink, because I just, the smoothie part is the ice cubes, but it's kind of like as much ice as you want, but it's so bomb. So bomb. Anyways, we're gonna get into the questions, because on my Instagram, on both of my Instagrams actually, just because I wanted to let all the people talk to me, I asked you guys to ask me questions. I said, ask me anything you want, nothing's off limits. If you didn't ask a question, you can leave it down below and I'll get to it, but we're going to get into these. Someone said, I purchased a fat loss diet plan. How do you prevent gaining the weight back? On the fat loss diet plan, you are limiting your carbs and your sugars. So in order to go into regular eating and not be on a fat loss diet plan your whole life, you want to introduce carbs right before you work out so that you can burn it up. Because the whole point of that diet plan is to switch your body's energy source from using carbs and sugars for energy to using your fat for energy. So when you're putting the carbs back into your diet, you want them to be burned up right away. So the way I would go about it is introduce carbs slowly back into your diet, but do it before you work out or before you're moving, so your body can use it up and doesn't store it. Are you open to a spiritual pen pal? I wouldn't be opposed. I just don't know how consistent I would be with that, because I try not to be on my phone that much. Like, I'm literally only on my phone for business purposes, because like I told you guys in my other videos, social media messes with your brain, and it clearly messed with my brain. So I just choose not to be on my phone. And that's another thing. I don't know how many people noticed, or if they noticed. I know some people had DM me talking about like, oh, you unfollowed me. I unfollowed a whole bunch of people, and it's not because, oh, I don't like you, I don't like, I still love all those people that I followed, but I just couldn't watch their stories because it wasn't good for my brain. So if you're watching this and you got unfollowed, I still love you. I have no beef with anybody. It's just I can't watch certain stories because that's not in my reality anymore. What's your favorite states to travel? Ooh, favorite states to travel? I don't have a favorite because I haven't done anything. My favorite state is California because it's the best state. But I haven't done much. Like, I've been to Houston once, it was alright. But like, I feel like I haven't stayed in a place long enough to enjoy it. Because I've also been to New York, but I was only there for a day. So I didn't do much. You know what I mean? So I would love to travel more. That is a manifestation, is to be able to travel and explore the world. I want to go to different countries. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Hawaii. That's not a different country. But anyways, I just want to travel. That's the point of that. Were you the girl that everybody wanted to dance with at the functions or the wallflower? I was the girl. I don't know if everybody wanted to dance with me, but I was definitely dancing with people. Can we get story time on your? Can we get story times on YouTube channel next? What do you want to know? What do you want me to? What story do you want to hear? I'll get, like, this was the perfect chance for y'all to ask me to do story times on specific things, and you're asking me about a story time. Ask me to tell a story about something and I'll tell it. Do you have any Christian fave music that you would recommend? Yes, girl. This is my home girl, my new sister in Christ. I will link below my playlist that has helped me switch from secular music to Christian music. And there's gospel songs on there, and I have a whole different like selection for gospel songs. But the playlist, I'm gonna link it down below, is like Christian rap, and that music that's like, it sounds like the club music, but it's not no club music. It's praising the Lord. So I will have that link down below. And I literally love the fact that like my playlist makes it so I don't have to listen to secular music anymore. Like, I don't crave listening to anything. And when stuff, obviously I hear secular music because I'm in the gym, I work in the gym, but it's not like I miss listening to secular music anymore. It's like, okay, Like, I have my music that makes me feel good. I think I'm really big on the subconscious. And like I said, like, me viewing people's stories mess with my subconscious, and me hearing things messes with my subconscious. And I'm just very hyper aware of everything. People are like, oh no, music doesn't do anything to me. Like, I used to be like that too, because growing up, my dad is black and he used to play all types of music, like every type of music. And then my mom, she just wasn't into the music that he was into. But I would always want to listen to the music my dad would play. And so when I'm driving with my mom, I'd be playing the music. She's like, turn that off. Like, you shouldn't be singing that. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, ew, like, you're such a buzzkill. Like, what the heck? Like, thinking that. But look at me now. Like, my mom was right. I understand what she was saying. She was like, you're going to start acting like that. You're going to start embodying that. You're going to think that's cool. And I'm like, Mom, it's just a song. It's just lyrics. No, that gets in your subconscious, and you think like that. You move like that. And you think certain things are okay because your favorite rapper is saying it. 9 times out of 10, your favorite rapper is Captain. Anyways, I digress. I just choose not to listen to secular music because I like to feed my soul and feed my brain with healthy reminders and just healthy good vibes. So if you want access to my Christian playlist, it will be linked down below. I struggle with body dysmorphia. Do you? I do, or did. I don't anymore because I know how to get the results I want. So I'm never like too mad at myself with where I'm at. I've learned to love my body through the process, which is what I recommend. Your body is forever changing, so please be kind to your body and know that you literally have to get through something to get to the next thing. But with that being said, I did have body dysmorphia, and the way I cured it is by figuring out how to achieve my goals, which is through diet and specific exercises. And now that I'm able to figure that out and know the knowledge behind it, I'm able to really achieve any goal that I want in that moment, because my body goals are changing all the time. Right now, I currently want abs and a big booty. That's why you guys saw me doing the protein and veggie diet all this month. I'm still on it. I haven't cheated, still going strong, but I'm not stopping now. I'm actually going to extend it because my abs are not fully here yet. So I still have like the tiniest bit of layer over my abs, but my booty is growing, y'all. So those results will be coming soon. I want to give you guys like the best before and afters ever, not just like, oh, 1 month progress. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take me a little longer than a month, which I'm okay with. Usually it takes 4 to 6 weeks. 4 weeks will be tomorrow. So we'll see where I'm at in 2 weeks. The things that I've been doing to help get there is I've added in cardio after my lift sessions 3 times a week. And I do abs every time I work out. Like, I want abs, you have to do abs. So in order to fight body dysmorphia, you just have to cater to your body and know how to nourish it properly. And if you don't know how to do that, I have one-on-one coaching, which is also going to be linked in the description below, because I want to help you reach your goals. Like, not everyone has the luxury of having a kinesiology degree to know how to fix their body, and the videos on the internet are not catered to specific body types. But working with me, I do all the hard work for you, and I get you where you want to be. Next question. Do you work with plus size women? Of course I do. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? What would you do if you didn't have money for food plus rent? I pray lots. Okay, I'm dyslexic. Give me a second. What would you do if you didn't have enough money for food and rent? I pray lots, but this is me right now. I would fast. Fast and pray, because that was me literally not even 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. Because when I quit the club, I quit OnlyFans soon after, and I wasn't modeling, I didn't have a job, I didn't have anything. And I literally was like, God, my finances are in your hands. And I ended up going on a fast. I fasted for 3 days. I did a water fast for 3 days, and then I did Daniel's fast the rest of the week. So I did a fast for 7 days, which is why you guys probably saw me posting vegan foods, because when you fast, you're not supposed to tell people you're fasting, because then it kind of defeats the purpose. But I was fasting, and it was for religious reasons. So that allowed me to really grow my relationship with God, because I literally was only dependent on him. Like, mind you, my job is very active. I literally work out with my clients. I do abs with them. I show them how to do movements. So my body is being used all throughout the day. So I literally was so low on energy, but I was dependent on him the whole time. The first 3 days, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm literally going without food. Like, The fat loss diet I thought was hard because it's like no sugar, no carbs. I had nothing. And I was like, that's what made me realize that like, you literally don't need anything in this world except God, because how can I go 3 days without food and still be able to move? Because when I think about taking out food, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna move my body much. No, I still had all the energy I needed to make it through my work day and come home and continue to work and take care of Coda and all that jazz. So I suggest that you go on a fast and then you pray together, because those two combos are how you strengthen your relationship with God, and he's gonna do it. You have to have full faith though. Like, I told you, I quit all my job. Well, yeah, I quit all my jobs because they were not servicing God. They were not servicing me and my mental health. So I quit all my jobs. I went on a fast and I strengthened my relationship with God, and he did his thing. Like I told you, the job I have now at the gym, I did not go apply for that. The manager came to me and asked me if I wanted the job. And I was like, sure. Like, all right, I guess. Like, my ego was like, sure. But like, I literally needed that job. You know what I mean? My ego was like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. But look at me working a 9 to 5 and happy as heck. I'm so happy. I love my job because I'm working with so many different people and I'm helping people. Literally just helping people reach their personal goals. It's not like everybody wants to lose weight. Like, I have clients that want to gain weight. I have clients that just need to learn how to walk. One of my clients literally had 6 heart surgeries and I'm helping her with mobility. I have little videos in my phone of her walking each week because it gets better each week every time I help her. And that alone literally fills my spirit up so much more than making my rent in a night at the club. You know what I mean? So it's like, God will put you on the path you're supposed to be on if you strengthen your relationship with him. Don't just think, oh, I prayed and everything's gonna be okay. Like, no, you need to be able to talk to this man. This is your father. Like, you have to have like a strong relationship with him. So that's what I would do. Also, food stamps, those help me out. Still do, because I still got my little card or whatever. But yeah, go apply for some food stamps if you haven't already. Fast and pray. Next question. Did you quit smoking? Yes, I did. The last time I smoked was with Peyton, and it was at the fair May 17th, 2024. A little over a month of being sober from weed, and I've had temptations. I really have, but I have not given in, and I feel better than ever. Like, I don't feel like I need it because, like I said, I used weed as one, it was just getting in the way of me being productive, because I would just wake up, smoke a blunt, and watch Netflix or whatever. Like, I was not doing anything. And then 2, I used to smoke when I had anxiety, like thinking it was gonna take it away. Now I lean on God when I have anxiety, and I don't even have anxiety. Anytime I have anxiety, I pray, and then boom, I just magically am filled with confidence and I'm able to do what I have to do. Anytime I meet with a client, I pray. Anytime I have an online consultation, I pray. Anytime I'm driving to work, I pray. Like, prayer is what is going to get you through it, because it's reminding you that you have someone bigger than you to handle all of your problems. You know what I mean? So yeah, I quit smoking. That's the answer to that question. Oh, I should just spoke all over you. Do you ship to Canada? I don't know. I know this woman in real life, so I'm sure I could just drop off whatever she needs. But I don't know. I mean, is it like extra to ship to Canada? If that's the case, I mean, I can. I don't really know how that works. Favorite book in the Bible to read? So far, it's been Job. The story of Job. Any advice on growing a relationship with God? I feel like the last question about the finances and stuff kind of answered it, but fasting and praying and just basically starting your day with God. Because when I wake up, like, you guys know, like, I have my daily bread, like I read my Bible, but the first thing before even touching my Bible, like when I'm waking my body up and brushing my teeth and in the shower, I'm speaking out loud, thanking God. I'm like, God, thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for this house. Thank you for my bed. Thank you for my car. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for renewing my heart. Thank you for renewing my mind. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for allowing me to forgive others. Like, I just list everything I can think of, and I just like start my day with that. And then I move into my Bible after I finish like putting on my clothes and everything, so that way I'm ready for work. But I start my day by reading my Bible, because I don't feel prepped for the day if I don't. Like the other day, I think Thursday and Friday, I didn't start my day with the Bible, and my days were a little bit wonky. Like they weren't terrible, but they were not as smooth as they could have been. And I also was lacking sleep because I went to bed super late. So it's like when my routine is off, I'm off. And reading the Bible is now a part of my routine. So that's what helps me strengthen my relationship, because it's like I start my day by getting the word from him. And it's like, okay, he reassures me with his word. You know what I mean? And then I'm able to, I'm able to move throughout my day. I would say start your day off with gratitude, thanking God for everything that you can think of, and then read your Bible in the morning. And then also fasting and praying just throughout the day. Fasting, that's obviously like a personal thing, but pray as much as you can throughout the day. Don't just think you need to pray before you eat. Literally pray before anything you do. Like pray for your workout, pray for a meeting with your boss. Like literally everything you can think of, pray, because I can bet you that it's gonna turn out better. When are we going to service? Sir, I don't know you. Do you have any regrets that you wish you can change if you have the chance to? I don't regret anything, because if I were to change anything, then I wouldn't be where I am now. What's the one thing you're most grateful for? I would say the one thing I'm most grateful for is God switching my life around. Literally snatching me up and switching my life around, because my life is completely different. I was just talking about on my story how yesterday was Saturday night and I was in the bed by 11:30, right? And I was on FaceTime with my friend Zoe, and I was so like in awe. And like me and Zoe talk about God together because she's my sister in Christ. But we were talking and I was like, dude, like this, I'm like living in a manifestation right now, because I literally had to get up at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night and get ready to go to the club and drive to the club. And I was telling her how like I used to smoke a blunt and have anxiety on my way to the club towards the end, and that sometimes I would pull up to the club and not even go in. Like I would drive an hour to the club, be like, nah, I can't go in, and then I would drive home. And so it was like I used to really have to get up and have the stress of going to work late at night and to do things I didn't want to do. But now, since God switched my life around, I get to get in the bed by 9, 10, latest 11. Like my bedtime literally is 9:30. Sometimes it's later than that, depending on what I'm doing. But I get to go in the bed and sleep through the night. Like that is so underrated. Like I'm so thankful that God switched my life around. Like I used to pray that I didn't have to go. I used to dread going to work. And now it's like, now I get to sleep in my bed on a Saturday. When I used to, 6 months ago, I used to have to go to the club and do stuff I didn't want to do. Like, God is so good, you guys. Like, I can't even, you guys are gonna get tired of me talking about Jesus, and I don't care, because I'm just, why would I not boast about someone who's fixing my life right in front of your guys' eyes? You know what I mean? There's no explanation for what my life is doing right now except for him. So, and if you're mad that I'm talking about Jesus, that sounds like a personal problem. Any hobbies you like to do other than working out? I like to try new things. I like laser tag. I like active things. So like I like hikes, laser tag. I want to do like more water stuff. I like going to the beach, but I like jet skis. I like doing things physically. You know what I mean? Like when I was in high school, I did a mud run. That was fun. I like to get down and dirty. I don't like bugs, but I like to be active, have fun, do all that stuff. So I kind of want to do dirt biking, but I don't know anyone that does dirt biking. I know my brothers used to do it when I was younger, but I don't know anyone out here that does it. I just like to do fun outdoor activities. I like to try new things. I like to eat. I like to, I like self-care stuff like face mask, hair mask. I just like all that stuff. Anything outside, spontaneous, you can count me in. What are your biggest pet peeves? When your actions do not match your words. Like, just don't tell me you're gonna do something if you're not gonna do it, because I did not ask. Are you still into modeling? Yes. I just finished my portfolio for my new agency, and I am now in the stage of going to be placed. I actually have to call my agent tomorrow and be like, Miss Girl, what are we doing? Because I want to go see some agencies, hopefully get placed with whoever suits me best and wants to really give me attention, because I do not want to be with an agency that just doesn't show me love, because I've already been there, done that. So I'm gonna be really picky this time and hopefully get placed with someone that has the same attention for me as I have for them. And I'm gonna get back to work because I love modeling, but I want to focus on strictly beauty and fitness. Clothes and fashion is cool, but I already told you guys I'm not really a fashion girl. All the swim and lingerie can go that way. I mean, I'll still do swim to an extent, but the lingerie, done with her. Done with her. Unless it's like Miss Fenty or Miss Skims, then we'll have a talk. But other than that, cool off that. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. Am I looking? No. So that should answer that. Toughest part of being a full-time baddie. Dang. People just see you for a pretty girl, and either the boys just want to have you, have their way with you, and the girls just don't like you. Like, for instance, at this new job that I have, I'm thinking I have no issues with nobody. Come to find out, some of the girls don't even like me off the rip. And I'm like, bro, what did I do? But a little birdie told me that they like me now. And I'm like, because he found out I'm a nice person. The thing about being a full-time baddie is that people have assumptions about you before you even open your mouth. So it's like, you can't even help people not liking you. And it's like, well, you'll learn to like me, but off rip, some people just don't even like you. And it's like, there's nothing you can do about that. What is your dream job? I'm kind of already living my dream job. The one-on-one online coaching is really what I want to do. I want to be able to help people wherever they are, not just in person, because not everybody lives by me, you know what I mean? But I want to help women achieve their dream bodies and better their health through faith, fitness, and nutrition, because it is possible. And I have the tools, and I just want to share them with you because why not? I love, 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 love helping women, and all the girls and ladies that I've worked with so far have been amazing, and they just literally just fill me up. I just want to help as many people as I can. So, excuse me, I'm already living my dream job. Best advice you would give the younger version of yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Strengthen your relationship with God. And focus on you. Focus on you is a big one, because I'm someone who wants to take care of everybody, and that's what got me caught up. Like, I was taking care of everybody else, and I was not giving myself the love I needed. But now I have the time to give myself the love, because it's really just me and Woda. So it's like, I give my love to her, but I'm giving all the rest of that love to me and building myself up. You know what I mean? I'd say focus on you, and then you can have additives. But if you're not fully full, if you don't fully love yourself, then you cannot expect to give yourself to somebody else. Fave hairstyle, I like goddess braids and I like ponytails. So those are my favorite ones. Of course, I like wearing my hair down too, but hairstyles, like when your hair is done, goddess braids and my braided pony. Has it been hard to go sober on weed and alcohol, and did you fully cut both at the same time? I cut alcohol before I cut weed, so no, I didn't do them at the same time. Alcohol was really easy for me to cut because I don't like the taste of it, and I didn't like the way I acted on it. So I was like, psh, don't need it. Weed was a little bit harder for me, but it was also easy because I didn't want to buy it. So I was like, I don't want to spend money on it. I'm not buying it. That's that. But when it was around me, like that instance I was with Peyton, it was just too easy for me to go back. Since then I've been in situations where people have had weed in front of me, and I haven't taken the temptation. But yeah, at first it was kind of difficult because I was like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it, because I don't think something's wrong with it. I was just using it for the wrong reasons, and it was inhibiting me versus just being there. You know what I mean? This isn't a question, but it says, this is pretty awesome to see someone finding purpose and pursuing it with a passion. Thank you. That is very sweet and warms my heart. And then we have a question that literally, why? Anyways, I'll read it. It says, so where's your OnlyFans at? So it doesn't exist anymore. Do you not watch my hour-long videos? Come on, give it the program. Are you single? Because I'm ready to take you on a vacation. Sir, I don't know you and I don't want to know you. Do you think that it could be too late for anyone to want to change themselves? No. No, 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 no. I believe in second chances. And I'm going to repeat that. I believe in second chances because I know I was able to change. I was a different person. Like, y'all think that, like, because I told you my story that, oh, I'm a perfect person because I changed. Like, no. I was not perfect. I was not a good person all the time. But I know that change is possible because I am a new person. I am changed. I do treat people different. I am nice. I am kind. I am everything that I said I was. Now I'm really walking the walk instead of just talking it. You know what I mean? And not to say that I was just talking before, but I am a villain in some people's story and I can admit that. You know what I mean? But now I'm not like that. Like, I literally have embodied being Christ-like and just spreading love and treating people with love and being more understanding. So I do think people can change. I just think you have to give them their own time because you cannot change someone. You cannot change someone that does not want to be changed. And you do not have the power to change someone, only God does. So with that being said, pray on it and it will happen. That's all I'm going to say. Because I've seen it through me and I've seen it through other people that I care about. There is someone that I love dearly that is literally changing before my eyes and I love it. I love it. Do you ever sometimes want to go back to the old lifestyle? When I was following people still, I would have the FOMO. Now that it's not in my reality, no, I do not have it. And also the fact that my life is just so much better now. Like, when I tell y'all, and when you see me post about like, oh, God has something bigger in store for you. He has something bigger in store for you. I'm telling you, I did not even imagine my life to be like this so fast. Like, oh yeah, I was like, oh, I want this, I want that. And it's like, all I had to do was give up everything that was not serving him and not serving me. And he's like, I'm gonna show you what I can do. And he is showing me. Like, I'm still not fully there yet, but I can see, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And it's like, no, I would not trade working at the club or doing OnlyFans or anything that I was doing for this life now. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be at and this is what I cherish. This is 100, 1,000 times better than anything I've ever done before. This life is amazing. Like, I truly love my life. And that's crazy to say because if you watch my old video, I was like suicidal. And growing up, me and my best friend actually were like, dude, all we have to do is make it to 21 and then we can, like, we would joke about that all the time. And we got to 21, she had a kid, so she was like, oh, I can't. And I was like, I can. But then I found my boyfriend and he showed me a different side of myself that needed love and he was there for me. And so I say I'm single, but I still love him so much, and I'm not gonna get into it too much because I'm not trying to tell too much about that yet. But yeah. I forgot what the question was. I forgot what the question was because I wasn't trying to say too much. But just, if you're struggling, if you are depressed, if you're anything, just please pray. I know it sounds corny or whatever, but I'm telling you it's not corny because it helps. I would not be here today if it wasn't for God, literally, because I wanted to end my life. I wanted to quit. There's so many times I wanted to give up, but he was the one that was like, come on, Bray, you gotta keep going. You know what I mean? And then he gave me that big push where I only needed him. Like, I was crying to him. He was the only person I could turn to. So then he was like, oh, you're listening. So that's kind of how that worked out. So just hang in there, pray. If you need someone to pray for you or talk to, don't hesitate to hit my DMs. I'm always here to talk. But that's that on that. Next question, how old are you? I am currently 23. I will be 24 December 1st. don't forget my birthday. If you ever want to buy me something, I have an Amazon wish list that is linked on my link tree. Not a question, but you're one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. Love your comeback story. Oh, thank you. Best way to lose weight: cut carbs and sugars. Will you ever do OF again? Hell no. If you ever need someone to make content with, let me know. No, I'm cool. I'm not trying to ask anything. I'm just trying to pay your bills. Hit me up. I'm cool. God pays my bills. How do you start a modeling career? Agencies, self-promoting. So the way you start is you start by first taking digitals and submit those to agencies. Then you need to build your book, which is you need to look at the agencies you want to sign with, and you need to see what type of photos they have and what type of shoots you want to do, and you need to mimic those with test shoots, if that makes sense. Because obviously you're not going to work with the brand for your first shoot, but you need to say you want to do like makeup and you want to work with Anastasia Beverly Hills. See how they take photos, find a photographer that takes photos like them, take photos like that, add it to your book. You want to build your book so that way when you present yourself to agencies, they can see like, oh, this girl knows what she's doing, or this boy knows what he's doing. And that's how you'll get signed, and then your agency will do the work for you by booking you for the jobs. Yeah, so there's still a whole bunch of questions in here that are nonsense that I'm not even gonna address, because why even spend the energy on that? But I hope you guys learned a little bit. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more videos, and make sure you check out the description for my one-on-one online coaching, my playlist, and just all the other info where you can find me, like my social media. I'm really just on Instagram under Built by Bray, and then TikTok Built by Bray. With that being said, I hope you have a blessed Sunday, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.